In this video, we're going to explore your new GrandStream telephone. The 10 keys on either side of the display and the 5 directly below the display are called soft keys. They are called soft keys because depending on what you're doing with the phone at any given time, they may perform different functions. In this picture, we see what your phone will look like in its idle state. This phone has 3 line appearances displaying its own extension. This makes it possible for the phone to handle up to 3 calls at one time. On the right side of the display, we see 2 park keys. We'll discuss the park feature a little later in this video. The bottom row of soft keys display a history key for seeing your call history, a forward all key for forwarding your phone to a different phone, and a redial key. On the bottom section of the telephone, we see the dial keypad. In the middle, we see a circle with arrows on them that will allow us to enter different menus of the telephone in the display. Below that is the volume controller, and below that is a telephone icon and a speaker icon. When the telephone is in the state you see in this picture, and you press the plus or minus on the volume controller, it will change the volume of your ringer. When you are in speakerphone mode, it will control the volume of your speakerphone, and when you're on a call with the receiver to your ear, it will control the volume you hear in your ear. If you dial a number without picking up the handset first and press the telephone icon below the volume controller, it will complete your call. The speakerphone button activates the speakerphone function. On the bottom right section of the telephone, we see an envelope key, a pause key, a key with 2 telephones, a headset key, and a microphone key. The envelope key will take you to your voicemail. The pause key is your telephone's hold button. The key with 2 telephones is a transfer button. The headset key is for telephones with headsets connected to them. And lastly, the microphone key is your mute button when you're on a call. If you press the mute button while you're not on a call, it will put you in or take you out of Do Not Disturb mode. Let's re-examine those park soft keys in the top right corner of the display. The park feature functions very much like a hold key with one important difference. When you park a call, that call can be picked up at any other extension in your domain. Whereas if you place a call on hold, that call can only be picked back up on the same telephone it was placed on hold. It is often much easier to simply park a call and then dial the person the call was intended for and inform them they have a call holding on Park 1 or Park 2. That person can simply press Park 1 or Park 2 and connect to that call. When your telephone connects to another party, your bottom row of soft keys will change. From here, you can drop or end the call, conference in other parties, make a new call, or transfer the call to another number. When you select transfer, the telephone will want to know if you want to do a blind transfer or an assisted transfer. Blind transfers allow you to connect the call without announcing the call to the receiving party. Assisted transfers allow you a middle step to announce to the recipient who is calling before connecting the 2 parties. Once you've made your choice as to which kind of transfer, you can begin typing in a telephone number. If you press the target soft key, it will present you with a menu to choose from your telephone's directory. Conferencing calls together is as easy as pressing the conference soft key and dialing the next party's telephone number. Once you've connected all the parties to the conference call, you have the option to drop individual parties off the call as needed by choosing the kick soft key and selecting the number you wish to drop.